Yeah, yeah. I got involved about 4 or 5 years ago with a company called Premier Stem Cell Institute. They're based here in Colorado, and anyway, I'm, for lack of a better definition, I'm what they call the NFL liaison. I'm kind of a spokesperson for them, and what they do is they take your own stem cells. You take your own adult stem cells, and they take them out of your body and put them back into your damaged areas of your body. They can do neurological aspects of it too for those type of diseases. And it helped me tremendously because a few years ago I could hardly walk. My knees were so bad. And so they've helped my knees and my hip and my shoulder and stuff. And to make a long story short, I've gotten probably 150 former NFL players and even current players to take advantage of this. And we have guys that are on our advisory board. Lance Allworth, he's on it. Mike Golick, who's in your business, he's on our board. Some former Broncos, Leroy Jordan, who I just talked to yesterday. My nemesis with the Dallas Cowboys down in Dallas. We have an office down in Dallas. They have a grand opening there tonight, in fact. But I've been doing that, and it's been a tremendous help for people. And it's a great alternative to invasive surgeries or replacements. You virtually walk in and walk out. It's almost painless. If you go to a dentist, that hurts more than this type of a thing, and the results are pretty promising. 70-80% of the players are 70-80% better within a few months. Lance Allworth was all set 2 or 3 years ago to have a knee replacement. I called him. He came out here and had one injection into his knee. 6 weeks later, he called me up and says, "Don, I can't thank you enough. I canceled my knee replacement. My knee feels like 80-85% better. I can walk now. I can play golf again. No pain, that type of thing." So it's just been it's a tremendous alternative to invasive surgeries and major joint replacements and that type of thing. So, I've been doing that, and it's been fun. We've gotten involved with Mike Ditka and the Gridiron Greats. We're a big sponsor with them, and we're doing some pro bono stuff with them down in at the new facility on Jacksonville, Florida. We're involved in there where we're helping former NFL players and also military veterans, providing services along with other medical people and facilities. We're all combined in one big facility down there. So it's been exciting. It's really kind of a state-of-the-art type thing. And it's your own stem cells. It's not embryonic stem cells. It's all FDA compliant. Nothing illegal about it or whatever. It's just a great positive results from this stuff. It's just amazing. And we treated one former player is 92 years old. And then some guys, we actually treated, can't tell you who they are, but 3 of the Broncos on defense that started in the Super Bowl have had this done from our facility. So.
Well, you can tell me, Don. I won't tell nobody.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Really? I'll keep it a secret. I won't tell anybody. Now, if anybody wants any more information on it, where did it go again?
I'm going to give you the abbreviated version of the website. It's www.premsci.com. And that's a short version of PremierStemCellInstitute.com.
All right. Well, Don, it was an honor having you on the show today.
Mike, thank you. Anytime. And enjoyed talking to you. In fact, you brought up some subject matter I haven't thought about in years. So.
Well, that's what I'm here for. See, that's what gets you when all you do is study old football stuff. When you're in school, supposed to be doing math. This is what happens to you. So. Yeah.
In fact, Freddie, I helped recruit Freddie down to San Diego State after I left. He and I are pretty good friends.
Oh, he had a great first story about him, his first encounter with Don Coryell. So
yeah,
it was funny as heck. But and I'll tell you, anybody, as soon as when I did some research, saw you played at San Diego State, guys like Don Coryell, Bum Phillips, Vince Lombardi, I like to have the guys on just to ask questions about those guys because just to hear the way their former players talk about them will tell you all you need to know about those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell people, anything you hear about, Vince Lombardi, et cetera, you probably magnify it, 5 or 10-fold. It's all pretty true.
Yeah, because we had Jerry Kramer on like a year ago. He said nothing but great things about him also.
Yeah, I just talked to Jerry. In fact, yeah, Jerry's going to come out and see our facility too. He's actually a guy that got me involved in the stem cell stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Kramer talked to me. That's when I first heard about the stem cell was from Jerry. Yeah, I just talked to him about 3 weeks ago. So, yep.
Yeah,
good.
Should be in the Hall of Fame too, by the way.
Oh gosh, yeah. Are you kidding? I mean, yeah. I mean, there's so many guys. I mean, that was I feel very fortunate to catch the great era of the late '60s of the Green Bay team. I mean, there's so many great guys. I mean, they're not only great football players, they're great human beings.
Yeah, and Jerry's definitely one of those. And I'll tell you another one. Do you know Eddie Metter?
Oh yeah, I know Eddie. In fact, I'll see Eddie. I want to see Eddie out in.
Yeah, they're honoring him at the Gridiron Greats thing, or Gridiron Greats
I'll see him out
Las
there.
Vegas.
Yeah, I'll see him out there early part of June. You bet.
Yeah, because I had him on the show like a month ago. That's another guy everybody always talks highly of, George Allen. But Eddie is a great guy, too. And when you look at Eddie, I mean, he still holds like 6 present-day Rams records. He was the cornerback on the all-decade team, and nobody even ever puts him on a semifinal ballot for a Hall of Fame.
I know it. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I grew up out there in L.A. I remember watching him play. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Eddie Metters. You bet.
All right, Don. Well, we'd love to have you back anytime you want to come on, and if you want to hook us up with the Haven Moses and the Lance Allworth, Willie Davis, we're all good with that too.
Sounds
you may
good.
get a call from me in the future. So.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Don.
You're welcome, Mike. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. You too. All right, guys, that was former Green Bay Packer Don Horn. Make sure you check out all of our interviews the rest of this week. We'll have former Dallas Cowboy Timmy Newsome tomorrow, former Kentucky coach, now he's coach at Bellahaven, Hal Mummy. Thursday night, we'll have our Inside Boxing Weekly show. We're going to have a couple surprise guests there. Friday, we will have former defensive end James Jeffcoat from the Dallas Cowboys, one of the best defensive ends of the 1980s. And then we'll have Jeff Severson from the Super Bowl VII Washington Redskins. You can check us out on Google Music, Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, just about everywhere you can find podcasts. Make sure you check out all the articles for us on www.thegruelingtruth.net. Make sure you check that out also. And, of course, as always, go follow the Gridiron Mo app. I mean, it's the best app you'll find football-wise. You can call the plays during a live NFL game. And when in the off-season they have Super Bowl trivia, which tomorrow night, again, myself, Matt Andrew Scavenge, will be back with 2 more guests and Gridiron Mo founder, Eris Presides, to actually play Super Bowl trivia again. We do that every Wednesday night. You can find all the old episodes on the gruelingtruth.net website. So, for Don Horn, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.